Today, the truth of the world was made when the world heard the stories of Epstein files. The only difference was that in the gutter of Epstein files, there was the mention of those rich people of the world who started considering themselves to be God. Those people who were trading the daughters of 11 to 14 years old, who were Arab president, prince of a country, great scientists. On 30 January 2026, when the cover of 350k pages and 180k photos was opened, the world said that it was better until it did not know about the filth that came out of it. And when it came to know, people started accusing that we knew that Donald Trump was of colorful temperament. But we did not think that he would do all this with small girls. Someone said that Trump's wife Melania was also found through this dirty network. That mail went viral, where it was said that Donald Trump did the same thing with his wife for the first time. A sheikh was mentioned who gave his unmarried daughter to Trump as a gift. The world was shocked. And that is why the accusations were very sharp. The accusation was that Bill Gates, who pretended to do good for the world, did he really get a bad disease because of the Russian girls, for which he was secretly ordering medicines from his wife Melinda? Stephen Hawking was the most surprised. He is a great scientist. He is on a wheelchair. People said, what is he doing on the top? Why are his photos going viral? Millionaire. Looking at his photos, his son Zohran Mamdani was surrounded. People are putting Mamdani's photo along with Epstein's photo, saying that is he his father? She was roaming in a circle like this. People crossed the horizon of the theorists. Bill Clinton was accused that whenever there is a story of dirt in the US, why is his name mentioned every time? Elon Musk was asked that, brother, you were also pretending to be decent. When will there be wild parties on Tapu? You had raised his ambition. You had raised his ambition. A lot of talks went on. A lot of accusations were put here. Some accusations were right. Some accusations were completely wrong. Some accusations put anything. But, in total, Epstein's file was the truth that the rich buried. So we thought, let's reveal the truth and lie, and tell you the truth of each file. That's why we have divided this video into many chapters, from Epstein File 1 to the end of Epstein File, in which we will answer all your questions for all people, whether it is Bill Gates, Trump, his wife, Bill Clinton, even the talk about PM Modi, and the question that went viral in the video, did people eat humans on this tapu? Next 20 to 25 minutes. If you have it, then this video is for you. If you don't have it, then leave it now. Bill Clinton has been named. More are expected to come out. Now let's start with Epstein file. The question is about Bill Gates. Bill Gates was the messiah of the world himself, buried in a dirty filth. The claims on social media about Bill Gates are going to make a fuss. The man who has presented himself as a man of humanity for decades, in the form of a plague of diseases. The talks that came in Epstein file about him are very deep, bitter, scary claims. After Epstein file, the image of Bill Gates as a messiah has been finished. In the files that came out on 30 January 2026, Jeffrey Epstein himself wrote 7 sensational email drafts, in which Bill Gates's fangs were blown away. It was claimed in these documents that Bill Gates had a relationship with Russian girls, and because of this, he had STD. Now the question is being asked that the man who was giving the knowledge of saving the world from disease, did he get this disease because of his bad habits? According to this email, Gates was so terrified by this that he was begging in front of a criminal like Epstein. He was secretly asking for an antidote for himself, so that his wife does not find out about this. And the same question was raised that, can a millionaire and a philanthropist be so helpless that, to save his reputation, he had to take help from a girl trader? Many pictures of Bill Gates are going viral. The picture of Bill Gates with Epstein is viral while smiling, which is real and sarcastic. Bill Gates' team has told these accusations as lies and Epstein's hypocrisy. Epstein is not in this world. He died in a suspicious situation. But the files indicate that Epstein wanted to blackmail him. However, Bill Gates' wife Melinda had also stated that she did not like Bill's relationship with Epstein, and that is why they got divorced. Bill Gates' claims that Epstein is a hypocrite are completely false, and that is why there is a thin line between honesty and hypocrisy. If this accusation is true, then it is a big betrayal for humanity, a person who donated millions of dollars in the name of charity. If he was begging in front of a criminal for sexual drugs, if he was raping girls, if he was having an affair with Russians, then the public should decide. Was the person who tried to become the greatest messiah of the world a disgusting person, or was it a big conspiracy to destroy a successful person? Let's leave the decision to the public. Did Donald Trump take gifts from unmarried girls? In Epstein file, Donald Trump's relationship with Epstein is not only social but also deep. The files of 2026 removed the veil that Trump's team has been trying to cover for years. According to the emails in Epstein file, Donald Trump's relationship with Epstein was not only friendship but also a deep and dirty conspiracy. People are saying that Trump was colorful, but would he go with girls? Many videos are coming in which people are claiming that he used to go to fashion competitions of girls. Who should we target to monitor all this? The accusation is also that Trump's wife Melania also met him through this dirty network. There is talk of a mail going viral that Epstein is in a private jet and everything started between them. The most shocking claim in these files is that a foreign sheikh presented his unmarried daughter Trump as a gift, and Trump welcomed her happily. Emails mention that the innocent lives of these rich people were used as a currency. On the 30th of January 2026, Trump's 14 private phone numbers proved that he was close to Epstein. He was in constant contact. According to the testimonies in the files, Trump often went to Epstein's house in Palm Beach, where the girls used to hang out. Many photos are also viral. Old smiling pictures of Trump, Melania, Epstein, and Maxwell. However, Trump's team says that all these claims are political propaganda. Donald Trump himself says that it doesn't matter to him. All these are fake. 9 years ago, the relationship was broken. However, many fake photos of Donald Trump are also going viral, in which he is kissing small girls. These photos are AI generated, but more than 1,000 times in the files, his name, flight record, testifies to the fact that these pictures of children may be fake, but Trump was a part of this network, the network that was very bad. So, if you ask me about Donald Trump, then I will ask the question that 14 private phone numbers, years of friendship, was it a normal business deal? Can a president be so ignorant that he does not know the black deeds of his closest friend? If a person sitting on the presidency has been accused of accepting girls as a gift, then this question raises the whole system. Do they have the right to remain president? This question should be broken. Epstein's file, Chapter 3, is about Stephen Hawking, the person who was solving the mystery of the universe. Was he also a witness to the corruption of the innocent? Stephen Hawking was the most shocking name in this list. People said, "What is he doing? This is not even fit for the body." In the files of 2026, when the question came to that great scientist, everyone was surprised. What was in the file? In the files of 2026, there is a mention of witnesses in which it was claimed that Hawking had traveled to Epstein's little sin, James Tapu. It was alleged that Hawking liked to see innocent girls dancing there without clothes. People are asking sharp questions. Was Hawking's extraordinary mind taking revenge for his physical disability by making a deal of innocence? Was the man who gave the theory of the black hole himself drowned in such a moral black hole where there is no existence of law and shame? People asked, why is the great scientist's underwear so that the truth is not known? Although Many of Stephen Hawking's photos are AI generated, and some of his family's photos have gone viral. Like a picture on a wheelchair with people on the seaside, this is the real one, from 2006. Although Stephen Hawking is being said that this allegation is wrong, many experts are saying that Hawking's name was used so that he can show the world that his tapu was not only a place of entertainment, but also a place where intellectuals met. What is your opinion on this? You can say that the existence of talent and mind is not a guarantee of being a good person. Is it possible that Epstein used Hawking only as a cover because there was news that his research was funded a lot, and it was used by Hawking so that his dirty business is respected? Or suppose that Hawking was also a part of this dirty game, because all the great people of the world are coming, and their greatness has saved them from everyone in the world. The decision is made by the public. Was it a good thing for a scientist to be on that tapu? Does having an ordinary mind mean that you stop listening to the screams of the innocent? What do you think? Why was Stephen Hawking there? Tell me, do you think he is wrong? Now let's open the 4th chapter of Elon Musk, the man who dreams of Mars. Do you know that he was crazy about wild parties? Elon Musk, who dreamed of taking the world. To Mars has also come to this gutter. Musk, who often talks about morality on social media, his leaked emails tell a different story. Philo has hidden him behind the mask of a futuristic king and has kept a suspicious truth in front of the world. What is in this file? The file that came on the 30th of January 2026 has some emails from 2012 to 13, in which Elon Musk's claims have been blown away. In November 2012, in the Epstein file, a number of people asked to come from the helicopter to the tapu. So Musk had replied that maybe me and his wife at that time. They will come to your tapu for the wildest party. Then they ask that brother, when is the wild party going to be there? This was not an unknown query, it was a planning. Elon Musk says that, I am very irritated and frustrated with work. Now I have to enjoy. And they ask when the wild parties will be there. They were interested in bad parties. Now were these bad parties the social ones of the innocent? There is a formal email in which they write that they are tired to the extent of madness, and they want to lose them in a wild party. Donald Trump also has a picture with Maxwell in 2014. Vanity Fair Oscar photo is real. Elon Musk also has a picture with Maxwell in 2014. Vanity Fair Oscar photo. However, Elon Musk says that he was forced to stand behind. Elon Musk also said on X that there is destruction. He never went to that tapu. He was called again and again. Now, Elon Musk is a smart man, a powerful man, who has secret information all over the world. The question is, was he so naive that he did not know the reality of Epstein? They are writing in the email that they were aware of the environment there and wanted to enjoy the wild party at a place where there was no sign of law. Therefore, the decision is left to the public. Was Musk really saved from that tapu party? Or was he also one of those rich people who forgot the intoxication of power? Would the desire of the wild party have been fulfilled? The 5th name of Epstein file is Mira Nair. When we talk about Epstein, it is often thought that it is a matter of 7 C's. But on 30 January 2026, many big names of India also came. People were surprised at social media. Mira Nair's name came. That Mira Nair, who was going to the parties of rich and ultra-rich people. In 2009, Mira Nair joined an after-party in Maxwell's townhouse in New York, and because of the pictures that came in this party, her son Zoran Mamdani, is now surrounded by social media. They are calling him Epstein baby. Many people are also posting photos of Epstein and Zoran. They are saying that the eyebrows are the same. And many such disgusting things are being done about him. And the logic behind this is that his mother was in a gay circle. Many photos are with Epstein, with Bill Clinton. The films made by Mira Nair, in which Kama Sutra and many other films were made, questions are being raised about them. Child trafficking allegations are being filed against them. Many allegations are being filed. Is Mira Nair part of that dirty network where innocent children were traded? Look, the photos of Mira Nair are real. They are real, completely real. From 2009, many people can be seen. The logic of the supporters of Mira Nair is that the people of the film world joining such parties is a part of professional networking. The rest are being defamed because their son is a Muslim and has won an election. However, calling Zoran Mamdani Epstein baby is a part of completely wrong, baseless, and cruel trolling. Joining an event does not mean questioning someone's father, but people are doing it on social media. They are doing it forcefully. However, the question is that were these people so naive that they were taking help from Epstein despite knowing his dark history? In the world of entrepreneurs, networking is often used to cover sins. We leave the decision to the people of India. Were these people also a part of the white cloth gutter, where this filth was being done in the name of networking? Or was the name of the Indian rich kept under conspiracy? Chapter 7 of Epstein File is about Prince Andrew, the beast, hidden behind royal blood and dignity. The matter of British Prince Andrew was not only a legal controversy, but also a black mark on the face of the oldest royal family in the world, which history will never be able to erase. The filth hidden behind the royal dignity protocol has now become completely naked. The files proved that the shine inside the palaces was actually a veil to suppress the screams of innocent children. In the file of 30 January 2026, the statements of email and eyewitnesses testify that Prince Andrew Epstein was not an ordinary guest, but a permanent and special guest. In the file, the message attached to the name of Darduke tells that Epstein used to sell them girls as an ornament or a gift. And the most terrible thing is that the prince used to be a beast with those innocents. He used his power to scare those girls so much that their souls shivered. In the file, the statements of dozens of victims state that the prince used to consider them as property and was not afraid of the law. Andrew, who talked about royal blood, was trading innocence in those closed rooms. The photo of Prince Andrew's Virginia Griffith, who was 17 years old at that time, is the real one. The prince lied for years that this photo is doctored, but the files shattered that white lie of his. However, the prince is saying, to avoid the law, that we are right. He was also accused of embezzling money from that girl outside the court, although this embezzlement was to shut his mouth. He gave money, but never admitted his crime. But now the royal blood has been stained. And the question is that the eyewitnesses, the photos, can't they raise questions about integrity? If there is money, will you loot someone's honor? The public should decide about the royal people. And should we forgive such people because they were born in special families? Although Epstein was not doing all this alone, his wife was also helping him, which is the most surprising thing. A woman was selling women. She was the same woman who was pushing the girls into hell. Maxwell would call the girls and say that Epstein will help them in their studies, in their jobs. He would get financial support. And he would target those girls who were in dire need. She would send the girls to Epstein on the pretext of massage. And then she would become a part of the social. From the files, it was found that the police judge had blindfolded himself with money from big newspapers. And this is surprising. Epstein's wife, who is alive, has photos with many of his presidents and politicians. Maxwell is currently in jail, but he never revealed those big names who were with him. The question is, Can a woman be so stone-hearted that she can dishonor women and children? The next chapter of Epstein's file is on Bill Clinton. The name of Bill Clinton, the former president of the United States, is one of the deepest pits in this gutter, which can't be covered by any whitewash of democracy. And anyway, in every sex scandal, Bill Clinton's name is mentioned. The files of 30 January 2026 once again clarified that such conspiracies are behind the walls of the White House, which are beyond the imagination of a common man. The relationship between Clinton and Epstein was not just social. It was a terrible connection of power and exploitation. The file that came out on 30 January 2026, the name of Bill Clinton is mentioned thousands of times. The flight record, logbooks, and the depth of it shows that Clinton has flown 26 times to Epstein's infamous private jet, which is known as the Lolita Express. People are asking, was Clinton really that stupid? And anyway, Clinton is involved in all the sex scandals. So, no one has any doubt on him. I mean, some people are even saying that Epstein had many such videos of Clinton, which were used to control American politics. So, it is not right to say much about Clinton, because his deeds speak for themselves. That's why traveling 26 times is a direct indication. Although, did he get girls raped? I don't know. I can't say for sure. The most powerful person in the world has become so blind that he has been exploited by the innocent in the name of charity. And these people were teaching us about human rights by getting stuck in sex trafficking. In Epstein's file, the name of Prime Minister Narendra Modi was a shocker for India. In a 2017 email, Epstein claimed that during PM Modi's visit to Israel, he was seen dancing and singing for the benefit of the US president. The opposition is shouting that the Prime Minister has been compromised today. Rahul Gandhi has also posted regularly. Although, in the diary of a criminal, the name of India's Prime Minister is making it difficult for people to read his email. The Foreign Ministry of India has called him a criminal and has called him rubbish. Experts say that Epstein often used the name of big leaders just to increase his status. He wanted to show the world that his reach is to every office. Now, we have never seen Modi dance and singing. We didn't even imagine. Maybe that's why our country has been told that this is all imagination and rubbish. So, did a criminal like Epstein deliberately use these words to ruin India's image internationally? Let's leave the decision to the public. Were there hidden cameras installed on Epstein Island that were blackmailed? The files of 2026 reveal that there were secret tunnels in Epstein Island and building. Epstein had countless videos of the world's powerful leaders, and through these videos, they were blackmailed. Many officials testified that there were recording devices behind the walls. Investigative agencies also confirmed that there were many bases on the island. Were these powerful people going there on their own will, or were they blackmailed? Let's leave the decision to the public. One more important question about Epstein files. Does Jeffrey Epstein's files also mention the killing of humans? The scariest thing about Jeffrey Epstein's files was that humans were being killed. Although there is no direct evidence in the documents, but there is an old video on social media, about which this claim has been raised again, in which a girl is shouting that these people have killed people and eaten them. Now, when this new file has come, people have added old stories. Again, that video is old. It is not the video of this time. However, so far, the government files, all the files that have been opened, there is no mention of eating humans. No such word wasn't found. But the truth found there is also no less than a horror film. These documents use terrifying words such as permission to murder. There are many such inhuman acts that will shake their souls. This is why people are starting to believe that people eat humans too. All these things have come. All these things prove that humanity was being killed every day on that taboo. In the intoxication of power, people can fall to their knees. All in all, these files of Jeffrey Epstein are not just a list of some names, but are the trustworthy murders that the people have committed on their leaders. When the people sitting on the highest ground of society fall to the lowest level, then the whole civilization is defeated. We have seen how a messiah like Bill Gates, a futurist like Musk, a president like Clinton, and Trump drown in the same gutter. The truth has come to light, but the question is it fair? It has often been seen that the rich buy the truth with their wealth. Donald Trump is also saying that it does not matter to him. No action has been taken on anyone. In many different countries, the people who are not of this level, they have given this and that, but these top 10 people, they are not mentioned anywhere. And until these white-coated monsters are not sent behind bars, these files will remain just a piece of paper. The final decision is in your hands. Give your opinion in the comments section, because your voice is the first step towards clearing this gutter. See you in next video. Goon night.